Hello and welcome. In this video, we're going to see how to download, install, and activate the ConnectBridge platform from Connecting Software. ConnectBridge is the ultimate integration platform. It offers you the opportunity to develop your own integration solution in your own preferred programming language. You can have everything up and running within a couple of hours or even as short as minutes, depending on what exactly you're looking to achieve, without requiring any prior knowledge of APIs. If you're someone who's comfortable with SQL, you'll really like this. This product can be installed on any Windows machine, starting from Windows 7 and above, or Windows Server 2008 and above. Before installing, we should ensure that our date and time is set correctly, that we have a connection to the internet, that we have administrative rights on the installation machine, and finally, we need to ensure that Windows Firewall allows communication to the business application, be it SharePoint, Dynamics 365, Salesforce, whichever. Contact us at office@connectingsoftware.com to get an installation guide for the latest release of the platform. Bear in mind that this is a paid application and this guide is reserved only for those who have a license to use it. In the installation guide, you will find a link to download the software along with a password. Copy the password because we will use it shortly. Enter the password to unlock the file and continue to download it. Once it is downloaded, we can double-click it to start the installation process. Accept any Windows user account control message if it appears. From here, we can click Next. Then we will need to accept the terms and conditions. And from here, we're going to choose the installation that we want. Client Tools installs only client tools to connect to a ConnectBridge server installed on a different machine. This is suitable for situations where ConnectBridge server is installed on a machine where one or more developers could connect. Complete installs client and server components. This is suitable for server installations or for testing and development by a single developer. Custom offers you a list of components for you to install. Complete, only client, only server, or custom. Let's choose Complete. Here we can choose the location for ConnectBridge to install. You can change the directory to whatever you'd like if you have a preference, but I will keep the suggested path. ConnectBridge can communicate via ODBC drivers, JDBC drivers, or web service APIs. For communication layer web service APIs, you could use a specific existing certificate, or you could generate a new self-signed certificate. If you're unsure which of these two to use, choose this one. Here we will install the generated certificate into the trusted root. The other option is if you choose an existing certificate, so it should not be chosen unless you know what you're doing. Next, we can click Install, and ConnectBridge will begin installing. Midway through, you will get this pop-up. Click Next. Again, agree to the terms and conditions. Again, choose an installation directory and install. Once both of those finish, you can close both windows. Now that the product is installed, you will notice two new shortcuts on your desktop. CB Query Analyzer is the desktop interface to query your business applications. CB Management Studio is the web interface to administrate and query your business applications. Now that everything is correctly installed, we can proceed with the setup and the licensing of ConnectBridge. Login as an administrator, as you can see. The username is administrator and the default password is 1234. Once we have logged in, we can continue by clicking Next. Here we will update our password to something more secure. Here we are given the option to generate a reset token if we ever forget our password. It is highly recommended to do this, as if we try to just skip past, we are stopped by the interface. It is optional and can be dismissed by clicking this button. We can finish off the setup and start the license request process. Here we see that we're able to create a license request or activate a license if we already have one. Since we won't have a license at this point, we will keep it on Create License Request. Then hit Next. Our request should be created automatically and downloaded to your default download location. Please take this file and email it to license@connectingsoftware.com and we will get back to you with a license file to activate your software. Once you have received your license file from us, you can click Browse here, locate the file that we've sent to you and select it. Click Activate and your license should now be activated. As we can see, along with my ConnectBridge license, I also have a license active for Dynamics CRM Connector that is valid until November this year. Congratulations, you have now just downloaded, installed, and activated your ConnectBridge platform. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us and we will get back to you as soon as we can.